Has the unaffordability of the Canadian housing market got you or someone else you know down? With the rapid increase in prices lately, owning a home may feel farther away than ever before, but you're not alone. According to a recent study conducted by Royal LePage, 6% of Canadian homeowners co-own a home with someone who is not their spouse or significant other. If you don't know who I am, my name's Joseph Kehoe. I'm a realtor here in Belleville with Royal LePage Pro Alliance, trying to keep you well informed about the local real estate market on the commercial and residential side. This week's video, I'm going to be delving into a study conducted by Royal LePage, showcasing the trend of co-home ownership with increasing home prices, interest rates, and cost of living. So as mentioned in the intro to the video, with rising home prices, mortgage costs, and cost of living, Canadians have been getting a little more innovative and creative into how to get into a property, especially if it's their first property. So co-ownership is something that's caught on a lot in the recent years with the unaffordability of the housing market. And of this 6%, you won't find it surprising that 89% of this is with family. So whether that's a sibling that you own an investment property or maybe a recreational property with, or if it's a parent who's co-signing on a loan and going on title with you, that makes up the majority of these co-ownership agreements. But of the other percentages, it's with friends, which you maybe own a recreational property or an investment property, or a complete stranger that is likely probably a partner on an investment property or an investment vehicle. 76% of co-owners cited affordability as a major motivating factor to get into this style of ownership. That number ticked up to 83% when people between the ages of 25 and 34 were surveyed. So it's no surprise that really the major motivating factor for anyone to get into co-ownership agreement is because of unaffordability. Because if they could buy the property on their own, they probably would prefer to do that. And I would say the people who said no to this are people who own probably recreational properties with some type of family or friend who don't use it all the time, or investors who are trying to mitigate their risk by going into something in a partnership. 44% of co-owners say they actually live in the property with the other co-owner, whereas 28% say only one cohabitant lives in the property. It's important to note if you are planning on doing this, it's likely best to have a cohabitation agreement in place, signed and notarized by a lawyer, so both parties are understanding of the terms of the agreement that you have put in place. In my opinion, this trend of co-ownership will only gain popularity more and more if housing stays at the levels that it's at right now, because like it or not, if you're a first-time home buyer, getting into a property by yourself is going to be extremely difficult if you don't have help. So if you have a parent co-signing on the mortgage with you and helping with the down payment, if you're purchasing with a family member and planning to both live in the property, if you're purchasing with friends and planning to all live in a bedroom of your own and co-own this property, I think this is a great idea to get into the market and build equity in a property instead of paying rent. So that's my 2 cents on it. I think it will definitely gain popularity. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. KehoeRealEstate.com. My website will be in the description below, as well as this Royal LePage article. And thank you for watching. Stay tuned for another video next week.